Hey, Lily Wong here, and this is Fly with Lily podcast. Life can throw us unexpected curveballs of all kinds, from the loss of a loved one, career change, or family problems. For me, it was the loss of my mother and my marriage. The worst experiences of my life led to the most euphoric learning experience and life journey I ever could have imagined. My journey let me dive within myself, overcome my fears, drop disempowering beliefs, and remove mental limitations. From motivation, language learning, business, nomadic life stories, or world travel, to just plain dropping your baggage. Fly with Lily podcast offers the inspiration you need to open yourself to this world of opportunities without limits.
Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Sometimes travel makes you braver than usual, or maybe just a little more foolish. Either way, you go. By the time we left the cafe, it was already afternoon. We'd only planned for one coffee. Somehow, we'd end up talking for 2-3 hours. He glanced out the window and smiled. Let me show you what Iceland's winter really looks like. But first, he needed to go home and change. I nodded, not thinking much of it. It wasn't until we turned into a residential street that it hit me. Hold on. Am I actually following a man I've known for a few hours back to his apartment? If this were today, I'd probably hesitate a bit longer. But that day in 2019, I just quietly kept walking. Sometimes travel makes you braver than usual, or maybe just a little more foolish. Probably both. His place was in central Reykjavik, a completely ordinary apartment building. We walked down a few steps, and he opened the door. It was a small basement studio, not big, but tidy. The bed frame was elevated, with luggage and belongings stored underneath. It had the feel of a well-organized student dorm. A small kitchen, a desk, a washing machine, its own little bathroom, small but complete. He smiled. Sit down for a second. I'll just be a minute. The door closed, and my brain immediately went into overdrive. Oh God, what am I doing? I just followed someone from Tinder to his apartment. What if he's dangerous? What if he's a serial killer? Every crime drama I'd ever seen came flooding back. I quietly glanced at the door, then the window. I actually started mentally mapping out escape routes, just in case. Looking back now, I find the whole thing hilarious. Human imagination is sometimes far more dramatic than reality. To stop my brain from spiraling, I started looking around the room. What caught my attention wasn't the furniture. It was an entire shelf of books. Icelandic novels, English titles, a real mix. I've always loved looking at someone's bookshelf. Sometimes it tells you more about a person than any self-introduction ever could. I pulled out a thick volume at random. It turned out to be an Icelandic English dictionary. Curious, I flipped it open and pointed at a word. What does this one mean? He came over, looked at it, and burst out laughing. That's not a nice word. It turned out to be a curse word, roughly equivalent to bitch in English. I couldn't stop laughing. The very first Icelandic word I ever learned, and it was a swear word. Whether that counts as good luck or just a very specific kind of luck, I'm still not sure. Still laughing, he started explaining Icelandic pronunciation to me. Icelandic sounds to me like a Chinese tape playing backwards. Every single word completely unfamiliar. Fortunately, we had English. His was excellent, with just a trace of Icelandic accent, especially the letter V, which he'd occasionally pronounce close to a we. The first time I heard it, I almost laughed, but somehow it made him more charming, not less. He told me that in a country of only 330,000 people, English was practically the key to the rest of the world. And right now, that shared language was exactly what let us sit in the same room and talk. I remember thinking, this is why English matters, not just for exams or job application, but for moments exactly like this one. A few minutes later, he came back out. He'd swapped the simple sweater from the cafe for a heavy waterproof jacket, waterproof trousers, and snow boots, geared up like he was heading into the wilderness. He picked up his car keys and smiled. Ready? I shouldered my backpack and nodded. Outside, the cold hit us immediately. Fine snow was still drifting down from a white sky. I got into his car, buckled my seatbelt. The car eased out of the city center. Outside the window, a whirl of white I'd never seen before. I had no idea what was waiting for us out there. I had even less idea that this short, spontaneous day trip would end up changing the direction of my life for years to come. But in that moment, I just smiled and watched the city fade behind us. If this story resonated with you, follow along on Fly with Lily Iceland podcast series. Next episode, the car leaves Reykjavik and I see Iceland's wilderness for the first time, the kind of landscape that leaves you speechless.
This has been another episode of the Fly with Lily podcast. So what now? Go to flywithlily.com to download my gift for you to help work on your abundant lifestyle, or contact me directly for a consultation. This show takes a lot of work and planning, so if you enjoyed it, please consider a 5-star review on iTunes, following on Facebook and Instagram at flywithlily, or come up and give our crew a hug on the street when you are on your journey. Thanks for listening, and remember, life's curveballs can be your best opportunities.